Hello everyone. In this class, we will discuss about density, definition of density, unit of density, and how can we find the density of regular objects as well as irregular objects, and some numerical problems related to density. So first of all, we shall start from the definition of density. Density of a substance can be defined as mass per unit volume. Density is equal to mass per unit volume. Unit of mass kg and unit of density meter cube, which we will see in the next slide. Okay, about the unit of density. Here, with a small experiment, we can understand about the density. Take a look at the two boxes shown alongside. Each box has the same volume. If each of the red balls has the same mass, which box do you think weighs more and why? The box that has more balls has more mass per unit volume. Box A has more balls, so box A contains more mass. Okay? Hence, it will be denser and heavier. This property of matter, which relates the mass and volume of a body, is called density. The property of matter, which relates with mass and density, known as mass and volume. Mass and volume known as density. Okay. In this example, if we consider the red ball as a molecules of a substance, we can see that there are more molecules in box A as compared to box B. In this box, more molecules in comparison to box B. Okay, or we can say that for the same volume, molecules are more tightly packed in box A. Molecules are more tightly packed in box A. So we can say that box A is denser than box B. Therefore, density of a substance can be defined as the mass per unit volume, and density is equal to mass per unit volume. Okay. For example, 1 centimeter cube block of a wood weighs lesser than the 1 centimeter cube block of iron. This is because the atoms in the iron are more densely packed as compared to the atoms in wooden block. In other words, the density of iron is more than the density of wood. Okay, the more tightly packed the molecules are in the substance, the denser in comparison to other substance. Okay, depending upon the density, substance may be classified as a heavier or lighter. So now we'll see an activity to understand this. You will require two identical glass, 50 ml of water and 50 ml of vegetable oil. Okay, pour some water in one glass and vegetable oil in other glass. Keep these glasses in the two pans of the beam balance. What do you observe? You will observe that the glass contains water is heavier, although both the glasses have the same volume of liquid. This is because water has higher density as compared to oil. This proves that equal volume of a different substance have different mass. So by using this activity, we can prove the density in liquid. Okay. Unit of density. Density is equal to mass upon volume. SI unit of mass kg, SI unit of volume meter cube. So unit will be kg per meter cube or kg meter power minus 3. CGS unit. Density is equal to mass upon volume. CGS unit of mass gram and CGS unit of volume centimeter cube. So unit will be gram per centimeter cube or gram centimeter power minus 3. So these are the main units of density, kg per meter cube and gram per centimeter cube. One most important thing, conversion of kg meter power minus 3 to gram centimeter power minus 3. So it is very helpful in numerical problems. Okay. For this 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram and 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So here we can write 1 meter per minus 1 is equal to 10 to the power minus 2 centimeter per minus 1, and 1 meter per minus 3 is equal to 10 to the power minus 6 centimeter per minus 3. These are the conversions. So here we can see 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter and 1 centimeter is equal to 1 upon 100 meter. These are the important conversions. So kg per meter cube is equal to 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram and 1 meter cube is equal to 1 meter into 1 meter into 1 meter. So we can write 100 centimeter, 100 centimeter and 100 centimeter. 100 into 100 into 100. So 3 0 cancel with 0 and finally we'll get 1 upon 1000. 1 kg meter cube is equal to 1 gram per centimeter cube. So if we have to convert 1 kg per meter cube to 1 gram per centimeter cube, so multiply 1 kg per meter cube with 1 upon 1000 or divide kg per meter cube with 1000. Here we can see density of water 1000 kg per meter cube and density in gram per centimeter cube 1. So when you will divide 1000 kg per meter cube with 1000, you will get 1 gram per centimeter cube. So by this we can understand conversion of kg per meter cube to gram per centimeter cube. Determination of density of regular solid. To determine the density of a regular solid, we need to measure its mass and volume. Density is equal to mass per unit volume. Okay. So first of all, we'll calculate the mass. The mass of a regular solid can be determined by using a beam balance or an electronic balance. Okay. The volume of regular solid such as sphere, cube and cylinder can be calculated using the known formula. To determine the length, breadth, diameter of various shapes, we can use measuring instruments like meter, scale or measuring tape. Okay, and we know that the exact formula of regular object volume. Okay, like volume of a rectangular block means cuboid, length into width into height, LBH, length, breadth and height. Volume of cylinder is equal to pi into r square into h. So in the first case we'll get mass and in the second case we'll get volume. By using these two quantity we can find the density of regular solid. Determination of density of an irregular solid. To determine the density of irregular solid like a stone, we need to measure its mass and volume. The mass of an irregular solid can also be measured by using a beam balance or electronic balance, and the volume of irregular solid such as stone and pebble can be determined by water displacement method. Okay, so by this activity we can find the density of an irregular solid. Okay, so we shall start from this activity. You will require measuring cylinder, physical balance or electronic balance, stone means irregular solid, thread or string and water. Okay, these are the necessary equipments. Next, first determine the mass of the stone by using the electronic balance. In the very first step, find the mass of irregular object means stone. Okay, take a measuring cylinder and pour some water in it. Note the initial water level in the cylinder. Take a measuring cylinder and pour some water in the measuring cylinder and find the initial level means initial level of the water. Next, tie the stone with a string and immerse it fully in water so that it does not touch the base of the cylinder. Due to this, the level of water will rise. When you will immerse this stone in the water, then water level will definitely rise. Then note down the reading in this measuring cylinder. So you will get increased volume. This is the new level of water known as V2. So V1 is the initial level and V2 is a final level. The difference in the level of water V2 minus V1 gives the volume of stone. So by using V2 minus V1 means difference, you can find the exact volume of stone. Okay. So here you can see initial level 30, final level 50 ml. Okay. So 50 minus 30, 20 ml. 20 ml also can be written as 20 centimeter cube. Density is equal to mass per unit volume, means mass upon volume, and mass of the stone is 30 gram. Okay, so 30 upon 20, 0 cancel with 0, 3 by 2 means 1.5. Unit of mass gram and unit of volume centimeter cube. So finally you will get 1.5 gram per centimeter cube. So it will be the final density of stone. So by using this activity we can find the density of irregular object. Determination of density of liquid. To determine the density of liquid, say milk or oil, we need to follow the given procedure to determine its mass and volume. Take an empty and dry beaker and measure its mass by using a beam balance or electronic balance, and let this mass be m1. So when we will measure mass of an empty beaker, we will get m1 is equal to 60 gram. Okay. Next, now take some liquid like 40 ml in a 100 ml measuring cylinder. So pour this liquid in 100 ml measuring cylinder. Find the total mass of measuring cylinder and the liquid inside it. Let this mass be m2. So you will get m2 is equal to 60 plus 40 is equal to 100 gram. For liquid like water, 40 ml is equal to 40 gram. It may vary for different liquids. Okay, so 60 plus 40, final mass you will get 100 gram. So m2 is equal to 100 gram and m1 is equal to 60 gram. So capital M is a mass of liquid. Finally you will get 100 minus 60 is equal to 40 gram. And already we know that volume of liquid 40 ml means 40 centimeter cube. It means 40 ml also can be written as 40 centimeter cube. By using this formula, density is equal to mass per unit volume. Mass is 40 gram and volume is 40 centimeter cube. You will get 0 cancel with 0, 4 cancel with 4. Finally 1 gram per centimeter cube. This is the density of given liquid. Okay, so by using this activity we can find density of a liquid. So students, here we have some numerical problems related to density. So we shall start from the first numerical problem. First of all, read the problem. A block of mass 1500 kg has a volume of 3 meter cube. Calculate its density in kg meter per minus 3 and gram centimeter per minus 3. So first of all, write down the given values. Okay, mass of the block is equal to 1500 kg. Second, volume of the block 3 meter cube, and we know that the formula density is equal to mass per unit volume. Okay, so first one is in kg meter per power minus 3 or kg per meter cube. So directly we can write here 1500 upon 3. Answer will be 500 kg meter per minus 3. This is the answer of first question. 1500 upon 3 is equal to 500 kg meter per minus 3. In the second case, gram centimeter per minus 3, write down the 500 kg meter per minus 3 and multiply this value 1 upon 1000. Multiply this value 1 upon 1000, or you can say divide this value by 1000. If we are going to convert kg per meter cube in gram per centimeter cube, then kg per meter cube in gram per centimeter cube, divide this value by 1000. By doing this, we can convert it in gram per centimeter cube. From kg per meter cube to gram per centimeter cube, divide this value by 1000. So here 500 divided by 1000, you will get 0.15 gram per centimeter cube or 0.5 gram centimeter per minus 3. This is the answer of first numerical. Okay. Then second one, read the problem. The density of aluminium is 2700 kg meter per minus 3. What is the mass of block of aluminium which occupies volume of 5 meter cube? So here write down the given values. First one, density of the block 2700 kg meter per minus 3. Second, volume of the block 5 meter cube. Now write down the formula. Density is equal to mass upon volume. Okay, density is 2700 and volume is 5. So multiply this value 13,500 kg. So mass will be 13,500 kg. Okay. So these are the basic numerical problems. So by using these formula, you can practice some basic numerical problems.